people do this? Today we're testing out the Chefman indoor electric pizza oven. The Chefman indoor electric pizza oven has 6 different presets for different types of pizzas. It also has a range of 300 to 800 degrees Fahrenheit. It has a double panel glass window and can make up to 12-inch pizzas. Let's get started and make our pizza. I am from New York City, born and bred. The rats and the pigeons raised me well. So pizza is kind of my second language, not gonna lie. I have high expectations for this. I don't really eat frozen pizza. I've never made pizza. I trust my local pizza man to give me the best pizza. So this has to live up to his expectations. First things first, we're gonna flour our counter. I feel like a professional pizza man, like, ooh. If your dough is really sticky, just add more flour to it. You don't want it to stick too much. What's cool about the Chefman is it actually comes with a lot of different recipes and it explains how to make dough. We got this dough from the grocery store, but you can make your own dough and it's not that hard. This is a pretty fun activity with your family or your friends on like a date night or just like with your family on a Friday night if you're bored, just make your own pizza. We are making a New York style pizza. Just, you know, your typical tomato and cheese. I'm gonna start pinching the sides of the pizza kind of to make a little bit of a crust. I feel like some people are really anti-crust. I'm a crust girl. I love some bread, I love a crust. So I'm gonna make my crust thick and chewy. I hope it comes out chewy, we'll see. Now that we have our pizza and it's pretty round, I'm gonna put it under this for now, and then I'll put on the sauce. We are getting that tomato on there. Ooh, I'm not the biggest tomato fan, but the reason I love having a personal pizza is that I can make it however I want. I think this machine's really good if you're vegan or if you're gluten-free. You can just make your own pizza in a way that maybe you could never before. Next, we are gonna add some mozzarella. She is the moment. We all know that we want more cheese than we're given on pizza. I'm gonna add fresh mozzarella as well. Every time I go to a restaurant and they're adding Parmesan on my pasta, they say, tell me when. And I say when because I feel like I'm taking too much, but really we all want them to continue. Let's be real. We want more Parmesan on our pasta, on our pizza. So I'm gonna add a lot of mozzarella to this. Since we are making the New York style pizza, we're gonna set the lower temperature to 650 degrees Fahrenheit and the upper temperature to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my God, how do people do this? After struggling to get the pizza in here, we are gonna put it directly on the stone. It was a wild time trying to get it in there. It was just too chaotic. So I'm gonna literally transfer the pizza from here to the stone. Wow, this is nightmares. Okay, all right. We're getting it on there, guys. We're getting it on there. After realizing this oven needs to be preheated, we're back to the paddle. We are going to try to get this pizza on the paddle and then get it off of the paddle and get it on the stone. So we are going to put a lot more flour on this paddle and we are going to redo our efforts. We now have our pizza on the pizza peel. We're preheating our oven and then it should only bake for 5 minutes. This was an effort, this was a journey, but we are here now. I am afraid to get this pizza off of this peel when we place it in, but I am just gonna shove as hard as I can. And I pray it comes off, we'll see. Oh no! Ah! I got the pizza in here. Is it completely misshapen now? 100%. I don't know how someone would get a pizza in here and keep it round. I think they would have needed to practice a bit more. But what I found is you kind of have to shove it in there and push it in there. We're gonna see how it comes out. It will be a journey. So here's our pizza. It is misshapen, awkward, and weird. Let's be real. This is what she looks like. She's not the cool kid, but that is okay. Pros about this machine so far It does cook the pizza, even at that level of thickness with this dough. It is cooked. I wouldn't say it's crusty, but it is cooked. I think that the hard parts about this machine is that it's really difficult to get your pizza from this into this without having experience. You need to test this out a couple of times to get it right. We're gonna test it out with some smaller handheld pizzas and see how those come out. When they're a little bit smaller, it might be easier. Let's try this pizza and see how it is. It's good. This does taste like a New York style pizza. Like the dough is really nice and fluffy. I feel like it cooked it well on the bottom and the top because it has the dual heat where it heats from the bottom and the top. With all this being said, we're gonna retry this with a thinner, smaller pizza. After trying again for a second time with smaller pizzas, I can say that they came out slightly better, but it's still very hard to cook. Pros, this machine works. Like it does cook your pizza, it does what it's supposed to do. But cons, it's really hard to do. You really need to practice to use this. It's trial and error. We tried it, and this is how it came out. On a PureWow rating, I would give this a 60 out of 100. I give it a 60 because 50% it did its job, 10% I do think it cooks well, but it is so hard to use. Please comment below if you've done this before, if I went wrong. What a time, what a journey. I'm glad you were here for it. If you liked this video and learning about different machines, you should click this video. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and we'll see you next time.